In 1993,
You're about to see something that you have never seen before.
the UFC began as a niche style versus style competition.
Let's go. There's the test. There's the choke. It's over. It's over.
It is the Ultimate Fighting Championship Judgment Day.
Oh, that's it.
Taking place in small arenas
UFC in Dothan, Alabama.
scattered across the continental United States.
This has been the Ultimate Fighting Championship. It's time!
But since that time, the sport of mixed martial arts emerged
It is all over!
and quickly became a global phenomenon. Stadiums were filled
55,000 in attendance.
and stars were born. As the UFC broke into numerous countries around the world. But never in its 21-year existence has the UFC held an event in Mexico, a country that has boasted over 200 world champions in the history of boxing. Until now. UFC 180 will mark the first UFC event in Mexico, as Mexico City Arena will be the site of UFC 180. With Cain Velasquez sidelined due to injury, a champion will be crowned in the interim.
Yo no tengo miedo de pelear. El momento que entremos ahí va a ser la mejor pelea de la historia de UFC.
Fabricio Werdum, 12 years into his mixed martial arts career, finally gets a chance to attain UFC gold. He will take on a man adored by fans.
Fans love my style because I'm here to knock your face off.
As kickboxing champion Mark Hunt enters the fray.
Hunt by knockout!
And in the co-main event, undefeated welterweight Kelvin Gastelum, the son of Mexican immigrants, will be welcomed home.
It's really a historic event, and I get to be a part of it. The day is finally here, and I'm super excited for it.
As he takes on perennial contender Jake Ellenberger, still focused on reaching the top of the sport.
I know the best years are still ahead of me. I do know that. And my goal has been the same from day one, is to become world champion.
In just 8 hours, all 21,000 seats to this event were sold out. And finally, the UFC and Mexico will come together. This is Countdown to UFC 180. Mexico City, nearly a mile and a half above sea level, and the site of UFC 180's interim title fight between Mark Hunt and Fabricio Werdum. Werdum arrived in Mexico 8 weeks out, and being part of such a high-profile fight, hired a 24-hour-a-day security detail. Today, they escort him 50 miles west of the capital to train in the mountains of Jiquipilco.
La altitud de Ciudad de México es muy elevada.
Inhala y exhala.
Estamos aquí a casi 4,000 metros de altura, como 12,000 pies.
Vamos a empezar con tus abdominales y después hacemos el otro porque...
Sabemos que esto hace la diferencia, estar aquí antes, 2 meses a 3 meses antes de la pelea, para que pueda adaptarse justamente con la altitud.
Levántame los codos. Levántalos más.
Yo estaba en Ciudad de México, estaba en un evento y conocí a Márquez, ¿no? Márquez se quedó conocido por noquear a Pacquiao. Y me presentó justamente el entrenador que estoy entrenando ahora, que se llama Tío.
Primero que nada estamos agarrando una adaptación
y una resistencia aeróbica anaeróbica aquí en la altura, que le va a ayudar para tener más empuje, mayor velocidad, mayor resistencia, mayor movilidad. Yo quiero que me lo hagas un poquito más rápido. ¿Listo? Vámonos. Vamos, concéntrate, suéltalo. Empuja.
Lo más difícil no es el día de la pelea, lo más difícil es el entrenamiento. De levantar a las 6 de la mañana, entrenar subiendo la montaña, haciendo entrenamientos fuertes, cansado, de no tener ganas de entrenar y ir a entrenar otra vez más y siempre ir con todo.
Si no estuviéramos locos, no estuviéramos aquí. Esto solamente es para locos.
Mis pulmones están más fuertes, yo mismo estoy más fuerte, estoy más delgado.
Espérate a que se asiente el ritmo cardíaco, despacio, despacio.
Y el cuerpo, ¿eh?
Exacto.
Yo estoy seguro que esto va a ser el diferencial de la pelea. La decisión de venir aquí 2 meses antes ha sido muy difícil, estar lejos de todo, de tener mi coche, de tener mi confort, ¿no? De tener ahí todo lo que necesito en Los Ángeles, ¿no? Creo que no podría estar solo, iba a ser muy difícil, pero estoy con mi equipo, ¿no? Con Rafael Cordero, mi hermano que me acompaña desde el principio de mi carrera.
¿Quién está ganando?
I don't think so.
This is our favorite time of the day because when you play here is something really personal. Nobody wants to lose, you know?
Sorry, amor.
3.5 weeks before UFC 180, news broke that Cain Velasquez had injured his knee and would be forced out of the bout with Fabricio Werdum. Since the champion had already been sidelined for a year due to injury, the UFC created an interim title. And Mark Hunt, a former K1 kickboxing champion, would come in on short notice to get a shot at Werdum. He was eager to get to Mexico City and made the long journey from Australia as soon as he heard the news.
I decided to try and come here quickly because, you know, I haven't got much time to get used to the air. No, we'll do the best we can with what we got and try and get this #1 spot. Hey, hola! Yeah, I came from Australia to Canada, 14, and then I had a 6-hour layover. And yeah, then 6 hours here. I'm still a bit tired, but just trying to get used to the time now. I gotta stay up. And tonight, after I work out, then I'm gonna try and sleep. This is where we go?
Well, we want to go to one of those mountains there, but...
Oh, wow.
Those little hills.
Hola, ¿cómo está? Oh. There any bears in those mountains?
Nope.
Just the humankind?
Yeah, probably.
And the air is, what is it, 75% here? Thin?
Yeah.
Just jogging? We have to slowly ease into the training, not just blast ourselves. So focusing mainly on getting that Mexican air into the lungs. But I'm just here to take my opportunity. I don't think any other fighter in the world would have turned it down. I mean, if they did, I think they shouldn't be fighters. I take it with both hands and run with it.